Have you ever wanted to bring an app idea to life and turn it into a source of income? This is what being able to code can unlock. But here's a common trap. Most people will waste months learning things that don't actually move them closer to their goals. Why? Maybe it's a lack of confidence, limited time, or simply not knowing where to start.
Yo, yeah, I know this. How can I help you? Yo,
A common
y'all
trap.
niggas that keep
Apps.
saying, why the fuck am I using ChatGPT in this? Bitch made nigga. That's what I'm gonna call you, cause you is not no real ed tech bro if you not using GPT, my nigga. I ain't gonna cap. What fucking stupid ass is trying to remember code still in 2025? Go take your stupid ass caveman over. Go take your stupid ass to the cave, nigga. You about to be the new gen of cavemen, bro. Fuck, I look like remembering code, nigga. No, I don't want to do that. That ain't me. I'm gonna train my AI to remember that bitch for me, boy. Fuck wrong with y'all niggas talking about I should remember this code. Oh, you're not a real pro. Suck a dick, nigga. My AI is a real programmer. That's all I really need, bruh. That's all I really need. And then go back, make sure it's connected properly, and then go code, bro. Y'all niggas we try to reinvent the wheel, trying to be yo, you get no brownie points for remembering code, bro. And you get no pussy for that either.
That provide value and earn money, then you don't need to know every technical detail of a language or a framework to achieve this. You just need to start and create some momentum. In this video, I'll provide a clear and concise roadmap for coding your first app, accepting payments from users, building a high conversion landing page, and securing your first customers. I'll try my best to cut out all the fluff to give you a compressed and actionable plan, even if you're starting from scratch and have zero coding experience. Before we dive into the roadmap, let's talk about something that's just as important: your mindset. First, you need to think as yourself as a problem solver, not just a programmer. You're not trying to
Facts.
memorize syntax or prompt the AI to write your solutions. It's about understanding and solving real
Yeah,
problems.
bro. You know, one thing I could say, and this is just to piggyback off of those niggas that think you gotta remember code. I don't remember the code, but I tell you one thing, bro. I remember that line of code that keep getting me upset. I could focus in and dial in on the issue at hand better than you, who could only remember the entirety of the problem. Yeah, you a little too grandiose thinking when you come to building projects. That's why you never get shit done. I could speed up my process by just focusing on what the fuck I gotta focus on, while my AI focuses on the grandiose things, doing the big things, big picture, and I take credit for it. That's real power right there in programming, my nigga. So I don't know where y'all niggas think y'all going with remembering code, but I know where y'all going. To the caveman in the cave, bruh. Take that ass over
Serve
there.
users. Here's the truth. People will pay you good money if you can resolve a pain they're struggling with, save them time, or help them make more money. So as you learn and build, always ask yourself, how can my work improve the lives of others? If you consistently focus on providing genuine value, you'll stand out as someone who solves real problems, not just someone who writes code. Now that you've got the right mindset, the next step is to set clear goals. Just saying, I want to learn to code, or I want to build an app, is way too broad. You'll have no idea when you've achieved it, and you'll constantly feel like you're falling short. Try using this simple formula when brainstorming app ideas. I want to build an app that does X to solve Y problem for these users. Or better yet, build something that solves a problem for.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down because honestly, having a template of what you want to do, because there's a lot of app ideas I have, but you know what stops me from actually going on with it? The fact that it doesn't have the X or Y in it. I always got to think it through. So there's a step I'm missing in between, which is okay. That is not allowing me to, I guess, go on to see what X and Y is. And AI isn't supposed to figure that out. That's the issue with niggas and using AI. Yeah, I use AI to figure out what the fuck you already don't know. Nigga, I know how to program. I'm just trying to figure out what X and Y is for the time being. But that shit doesn't stop me from programming, my nigga. Programming is Programming is English for solving a problem, bro. Y'all niggas take programming and equate it with tech. No, nigga, I could be a programmer for life if I wanted to. I fix problems. I program it into my stock in my life. I have a system incorporated, my nigga. But y'all niggas don't get that type of vocabulary, bro. It's basically like me speaking Creole to an English person. Y'all gonna look at me and say, "What you said?" And then I tell you what I say, and y'all niggas gonna be like, "Oh, that's what you said in that? Say some more shit." Like, you feel me? The shit is hype for niggas to talk about programming and tech. That shit That is like money language, because that's what's getting money. So if you want to impress niggas, just say SQL, JavaScript, CSS, all that shit. It don't even gotta make sense, nigga. Watch how niggas look at you, because they don't know it either. And that is the biggest con of this industry, because no one knows that shit except the nigga that actually know it. He don't present himself as a nigga that's the guru. He present himself as a nigga that could probably fuck your shit up, probably fix your shit. But he stayed medium because he don't want to be in that situation in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
For these users. Or better yet, build something that solves a problem you are currently facing. Scratch your own itch and market it to other people that are facing the same problem. From there, focus towards building a simple, lovable, and complete version of your app. Simple means it doesn't have to do everything, just deliver on the 1 to 2 key features you promised. Lovable means making people want to use your product with good UI and UX. And complete means your product should be functional at launch. Aim to ship a version 1 of something simple rather than a version 0.1 of something complex. No paying customer wants to use an unfinished product. A lot of people ask me, what is the best programming language to learn? And my answer is always, what are you trying to build? And this is why it's so important to set clear
Exactly.
goals first.
Exactly. Yo, I started to stop asking what's the best language and laughing at myself when I get stuck, because that is the pain point of a programmer. You guys just don't want to get stuck. Y'all so used to knowing everything that the slightest bit of uncertainty, you guys turn into bitches, my nigga. Like, look at the best programmers in the world, even Elon. The slightest bit of uncertainty, my nigga. Oh, niggas might think I'm not a good gamer. Niggas might think I'm not a good Republican or activist or whatever the fuck he's trying, whatever image he's trying to present himself. The slightest, boom, he's doing a tyrannical shit, bro. And that just goes back to you just not understanding how to solve an issue. Look, I remember when I first started getting into programming, I had the worst issues ever, bro. I was trying to break my laptop. That was real shit, bro. Only programmers gonna get that bitch. Cause how the fuck am I getting syntax errors for 3 hours and it's a period, and it might be a period that could be in a location you don't even know where, my nigga. This was before GPT was good at shit, my nigga. I gave up on GPT for a while because the shit was just so bad, my nigga. I'm coming back with code that's still not working, that's fucked up even more. Yeah, so my last laptop didn't make it through that GPT era. Not dead ass. Dead fucking ass. Hold right between the motherfucker, bro. But the moral of the story, right? Sometimes when you're programming and you get some of them syntax errors, get mad. Don't break shit. I ain't saying don't break that shit, but get mad. Try to figure it out, but be livid, be upset at the fact that you can't solve it, and try to refactor your mind and problem solve, my nigga. And again, don't be afraid to scrape it and start all over. Stop holding on to shit when it's not working. All a nigga want is a working product. If it's not good after 3 hours, probably not gonna be good after hour four. So you might as well, like, it sucks, but you might as well start that bitch over.
It becomes much easier to decide which programming language or tech stack you should learn once you have something in mind you want to build. But remember this, once you've picked a language and tech stack, you have to stick with it for a while. Your progress will only stall if you keep hopping from one language
To another language. That's another thing I learned too, because I was doing straight machine learning, JavaScript, what was it, free code camp, all of that stuff. And even now, currently, I'm very open with sharing where I'm at because I started off strong. Right now, currently, I'm navigating right back into what I want to do, not what language is the best. I asked myself that shit though. That's the funniest thing. I typed it on Google because this. We gonna keep it as program humor. Every now and then you start to second guess if the language you're using is the best. I was like, yo, what programming language? I was like, nah, haha, nah, nigga. And I immediately went to the computer and just started thinking about what I wanted to make, what kind of project I wanted to build. And honestly, it do help to stay in that, but I don't know. I think my superpower, my advantage is the fact that I could dead ass hop into different shit. May not be a good thing because you never stay focused, but you can hop into different shit and learn at a faster rate with AI. So it makes you like Phineas and Ferb in a way. You wake up like, hey, I know what I'm gonna do today. Like, you feel me, my nigga? Like,
the next shiny object. To code your first app, you'll need to choose and learn a tech stack. Instead of diving into every possible path, I recommend using a resource like roadmap.sh. It has in-depth roadmaps for various development paths for front-end, back-end, mobile, and more. It's free, actively maintained, and most importantly, highlights the essential and optional topics you should learn. This keeps your learning focused and efficient. A great resource to help you with your coding journey, and one I have used personally, is Scrimba. Scrimba is a platform with interactive courses on everything from front-end to AI development. Their lessons are designed to be practical and hands-on, letting you edit and run code directly in the browser while following along with the tutorial. They put a huge focus on project-based learning, so it's perfect for applying your knowledge into real applications. Currently, over 80% of the content is free, and I personally recommend checking out their new AI Engineer path. It's less than 10 hours long, and it primes you with the skills to work with modern AI technologies like the OpenAI API, Hugging Face, and LangChain, all of which will become useful if you plan to implement AI features into your applications. Plus, Scrimba has a super active and welcoming Discord community where you can ask questions and get help whenever you're stuck.
You know, it's always frustrating to see the help that's out there because it's always costs $1, bro. Like, there's no free open source Scrimba. Like, my nigga. And if there is something open source and free, there's a hacker waiting to take your information. Like, this is a dog ass industry, bruh. If you ain't no hood nigga, boy, you better be a good white nigga, bruh. Cause them good white niggas is winning at the end of the day. They got daddy money. That's why you can't fuck with them niggas. They gonna find you. You ain't no hood nigga, bro. You ain't gonna understand the game. Like, game is game, bro. You gonna get into the programming space and the tech space and realize that you either gotta lie, cheat, or steal to stay in this industry, bro. Like, I ain't gonna cap. You gotta lie, cheat, or steal, boy.
If you couldn't tell, I'm super excited and grateful to be working with Scrimba. Check them out, first link in the description. Once you've chosen your tech stack, you can speed up your learning and building time by leveraging modern AI tools, Cursor and Windsurf. These AI IDEs aim to boost productivity with code generation, rewrites, and reviews, all within your editor without having to generate fully responsive UI. Some useful prompt by deciding on build faster. And of course, ChatGPT. Check the description for some useful prompts to help you build faster. Once your app is functional, you will want a way to monetize it. Start by deciding on your pricing model. One-time payments. Customers prefer this as they only have to pay once to own the software. It's also quicker for generating revenue. Subscriptions. Ideal for recurring revenue, but consider adding it after you see some demand. Include a free trial to let users test your product before they commit. After deciding on a pricing model, choose a platform to handle your payments. Stripe, the most popular, powerful, and developer-friendly platform. Lemon Squeezy, recently acquired by Stripe, but still useful for indie developers who want an all-in-one solution with tax handling. Paddle, useful if you're targeting international customers with the built-in tax and subscription management. Now that users can pay you, it's time to ship your app so people can discover it. For web apps, I recommend platforms like Vercel, Coolify, and Netlify for deployment. For mobile apps, the App Store and Google Play Store are the most common platforms. And for browser extensions, the Chrome Web Store, Firefox, and Edge add-ons are the main platforms. Once your app is ready, you need to attract users and convert them into customers. One way you can do this is by creating a landing page. Its sole purpose is to build trust with a stranger and convert them into signing up or purchasing. There is a general structure for landing pages that are proven to give high conversions. You need a clear and compelling headline that grabs attention and communicates value. Include visuals or demos that show what your app can do and how it solves the problem. Add social proof like testimonials or user reviews to build credibility and trust. I will link some useful resources in the description. Once you have a landing page, use social media platforms like Reddit, Product Hunt, Twitter, and niche forums to spread the word of your launch. Try not to make it product hunters in the description. Once you have a landing page, use social media platforms like Reddit, Product Hunt, Twitter.
Product Hunt.
Once you have a landing page, use social media platforms like Reddit, Product
Hunt, and Twitter. I have to write that bitch down.
Hunt, Twitter, and niche forums to spread the word of your launch. Try not to make it sound too salesy, tell your story in a genuine way and what inspires you to make the product. People who resonate with you will be more than happy to try your product and give you your first piece of feedback. Congrats on publishing your app and gaining your first wave of users. But the work isn't over. To turn your app from decent into something great, You need to relentlessly gather feedback from your users and use it to improve. Add a simple feedback button within your app that lets users send an email directly to you, or build a community where users can have open discussions, but be mindful, not all feedback is created equal. You need to focus on what matters, so use the following criteria to prioritize feedback. Frequency. How often do you get the same pieces of feedback? If the same issues keep getting mentioned, it's probably worth addressing. Feasibility.
Yeah,
How
facts.
easy or difficult is it to implement? If it's a quick win, implement it right away. Impact. How much real value does it bring to your users? Do your users really need dark mode? Or is that time better spent making your app responsive for mobile devices? The key to iterating is speed. This means releasing updates quickly and often. It's not uncommon for small startups to update production multiple times a day. This is where working solo becomes your greatest asset. You don't have a large team slowing you down, so move as fast as you can and use it to your advantage. For more solo startup content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Honestly, this is a great breakdown on how to make money as a programmer or how to be a profitable app developer or whatever it was. It doesn't change the fact that his process is geared to him and what works for him. So I wouldn't just sit here and copy everything verbatim, word for word. I'm saying that because y'all niggas get on here, right? Y'all get one video in and y'all turn into the creator that made the video. Some fucking weird shit, bro. Like, go be your own programmer, my nigga. Like, but nonetheless, it was some good insight on how to break into the industry or at least have a foot in it. I even took down some notes. You know what I'm saying? Step zero being the correct company with correct password, otherwise you won't be able to accept card payment. That yo, that's such an underrated comment. That's such an underrated comment. Such an underrated comment. That's such an underrated comment. Great content is revealed. Yeah, that's it. I like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I know the deal.